Greetings everyone, it's me, Gigalem, welcome back to Lemmings. In the last part, pain. And let's see if the pain continues with, they just keep on coming. Just like blood when you get a wound. Okay, I'm being a bit morbid here, but... oh yeah, this level. Now this level is basically, you can go any way you want and stuff like that, but... but let's just, I'm gonna pen the Lemmings in here, but I'm gonna take this way to solve it. There's a repeat of this level in the Mayhem rank, where I'll just cover the other side or something like that. This side is just basically you can just mine down and stuff like that, build across, and build across. Also, I get to listen to my favorite rendition of Dance the Four Swans, so that's always good. Before we do anything else, I think it'd only be fair if we set up a little early builder so that way we can release the crowd a little bit later. I am approaching this in a different way than I usually do. So, for that, I'm just gonna immediately... I keep pressing X when I need to press circle. Ugh. Excuse me. But yeah. Ugh, okay. So close to the edge. The game's gonna slow down by the moment I look over here. But yeah. Will he make it in one bridge? Yes, he will. Now, if I were playing on the Lemmings, or at least the Amiga version, I'd be a little bit more precise about this kind of stuff, but because I'm using a SNES controller, or PlayStation controller rather, I'm doing things a little bit differently. Now you're probably thinking, why am I building here? Why don't I just float down and build this platform? That's a valid tactic, but this level has many valid tactics that you can do. This is tricky where the level geometry is a bit more frantic, but you do have more options. So here is also another valid tactic. Doing that. Lemming will fall down on here. And I don't know why there's a one-way field here. But yeah. Basically, you have to build over this large pit and such. I'll show off the other pathway when we get to its mayhem. Get to its younger brother in mayhem. Yep. So many clumped together. Okay, like. I like levels like these, levels like these that have two pathways, but they're both equally challenging to get to. But yeah. And on top of that, it has one of my favorite songs, so... The other version of this is called One Way or Another. Yet, not to be confused with the song from Blondie. Also, I think I did assign the builders, just I think the chicks from the other one kind of canceled out the noise. But hey, level solved, so let's see that giant clump of lemmings just make it to the exit. If I have nothing to say, I'll just skip to the end. But yeah, look how slow the arrows were going. Like, look at that. There's too many lemmings for the Super Nintendo to process, so it slows down just to process them all. I mean, I guess I could speed this up by just mining here and the lemmings will fall down on this, but I want to be interesting with my playthroughs. Just follow the lemming train. They barely make it onto that. Follow the lemming train from coast to coast, because they're approaching the station. Come on, Lone Straggler, we know you can do it. In fact, I think to speed you up, I'll just do... I'll do something like this! Wow. I don't know if it speed him up or slow him down, but I was just trying to be a bit more, you know, interesting. They have 1 minute left, oh no. But don't worry, they'll make it. Come on. Oh my goodness. We're like 5 minutes in, and we're still on level 1. Come on, boys. This is why many of us play Lemmings nowadays. We don't have to deal with this stuff anymore. Come on. And you. There we go. Level solved. So now we can move on to level 10, which is... There's a lot of them about. I don't know if this is a repeat. So let's just... This level can be pretty frantic and such, and there's a good reason why. It's a it's one of those levels where it's just like, yeah, you have to multitask and stuff like that. Or just, like, there's going to be a repeat of this level in the taxing rank and such, where, like, the skills are a lot less mindful and such. And, as a result of that, expect to multitask with this level, especially, and you're probably not going to like doing it in the Super Nintendo versions of this. Okay. Have to wait for this guy to get there. Then, like I'll probably just skip past a lot of silence just in case, but this level is more so it's just like you have to multitask whenever possible. So let's move on to the other side and such. Come on. Okay. There we go. Probably exactly what I wanted to do and such. Okay. Yeah, it's called a waiver instead of a shrugger in this version. I don't know why. Let's just assign this guy a walker and such. Oh, that was close. But yeah. Am I a bit of a masochist for trying to save everyone, as many lemmings as possible in every level? Yeah, but considering how long I've played this game, do not be surprised. Like, I don't like building on the edge and such in versions that don't exactly let me have, like, precise movements. I always hate this dumb limitation of having to make sure no one can select any lemming paused and stuff like that. It makes levels much harder than they need to be. It's not really something you'd exactly call difficulty, now would you? But now that both sides are clear, we can screw up our chances of freedom. Let's try that again. Better. I said to the right. Please, to the right. To the right, please. I said no, to the left. To the left. Wait. I apologize if I'm making this a lot harder than it needs to be, but... Let's see. Wait. There! The most unorthodox way of freeing a lemming because I am sucker for freedom. Yeah, like, this is not how I normally play and such. Yeah, too bad I couldn't release them both at the same time. There we go. That was much, why are you still mining? Seriously. If this were any other version, I probably would have done it in a much less, obtuse way, but this is the messiest I had to get with, freeing everyone. Because of just, the lemmings just wanting to go to the wrong way. Like, I'm trying to mine to the left. I'm trying to mine to the left as close to the blocker and just wants to go to the right, away from the blocker, which is the opposite I want to do, and on top of that, it makes me waste more resources than I should waste in a level. So, on to level 11. Just on to level 11, Lemmings in the attic. And, you know, wasn't there a level titled this on the Genesis, but it's different? Huh. Now you have 50 builders. You can, like, we're gonna do this the 100% way, and by that I mean, having to use a lot of builders and probably having to speed this up. Fortunately, he has enough leeway to just seal up the wall over to the side. But that way I can get into the side and such. Basically, this allows me to have enough leeway to start building right now. Now I have to start building at a much further away so it can be used as a platform. So I'll probably be back after this builder session's done, because I do want to get to the special level of this rank. It's much earlier than Fun's level. But we have like a ton of builders, so we are free to use as many as possible. So we're just going to be using them in rhythm and such, just like usual. They're practically in sync. This music's good though. I sometimes refer to this song as the Lemmings disco. I mean, it sounds like a disco track. I mean, you just get some funky disco instruments and you just, essentially have, like... You have essentially what would be the closest thing to Earth, Wind, and Fire in terms of a Lemmings song. I have to time this right. Trying to time this right, but it's so hard to do it with so many lemmings in the way. Now, there is another version of this where we have to use bombers and such. I think that's what I wanted to do. It's much easier to do that trick in the Olympics. There we go. I think that's everyone saved. There's not really anything else, just, like, just get into the attic. I never really had an attic growing up, like, maybe I saw an attic trapdoor, but I never explored it or opened the dang thing. I didn't, like, dare bother touching it and such. But I never had an attic or one of those attic doors or something like that. Maybe someday in the future I will, but only time will tell. Anyways, everyone get into the exit. All of you, mosey along. Come on. Move it. I do like this song, though. It's really good. Anyways, that's level 11 clear, so let's move on to level 12, which is Bitter Lemming. I think I remember this one. Good luck trying to do this one without pausing. Though you could just possibly just raise the release rate and try to mash that confirm button and save everyone. There is a repeat of this called With a Twist of Lemmings, Please. So you might want to be on the lookout for that. It's one of the more popular levels of the repeats. I'm not sure if that's safe enough, so I'm gonna have another builder just in case. I think that should be safe enough. Yep, it's safe. This level's just pretty, like, considering the amount of tools you have, like, it should be easy to take care of. Just good luck trying to save the rest. The repeat, which is With a Twist of Lemmings, Please, the only thing you have to worry about is just basically making sure that you dig to the right side. This is like, and because there's solid sides in the Sega Genesis version, there are more options to take with this version. So come on, dig all the way down. Come on. Time waits for no lemming! Which is probably a level title somewhere. Okay. I do like all these rocks down here and stuff like that. It really adds to the flavor of the level. So, yeah. Let's just, I think that's practically level solved and with time to spare, so... So let's just raise the release rate all the way up to 99. So let's just wait for this guy to reach this point. I'm selecting the digger. Like, this is supposed to be how much is that doggy in the window, but it doesn't like follow the way the lyrics are sung in the exact ways, but it's a much more nicer version of the song. So come on. And that's another level complete. Let's move on to level 13. So anyways, next level, Lemming drops, and unlike most versions of the level, we have water here, so we can't exactly do a certain solution I want to do. Let's see, build here. I'm gonna assign a climber so that way this guy could be a way to the way to safety. Apologize for my controller hitting the ground. Sometimes it's because, like, sometimes my PS4 controllers, the thighs hit the ground and stuff. Oh no. Oh. Just, I really hate the Super Nintendo version has this problem of not letting me assign things when I'm highlighting a builder or anything, so it just keeps treating the lemming that's walking by it like it doesn't exist. Like, you literally have to highlight the other lemming instead of just I do want to at least like start a little early bridge or something like that. That's not what I was expecting, but I mean, let's try to make things interesting at least. Let's just, like, we had, like, this game gives us so many builders to use and such that it's ridiculous. And just, anyway, we're going to start a builder right here. Shoot. Oh. There. Oh, that could have gone so wrong. That was a really risky play. I didn't want to have to restart that and such, but hey, I'll just take what I can get. Ah, darn it. He's gonna have to build a ways away just to get back. Oh, this... Why do I end up making... Like, I'm thinking like, oh, I know how to do this. And then the game just says, nope, you must... nope, if you want to play well, you must suck in some ways. Well, while we're at it, let's admire the terrain here. Look at how many stairs and curves we have. Same with here. There's a lot more in the PC versions of the game. So, yeah. Ugh. This is just getting ridiculous, isn't it? Like, I shouldn't need to do this, but this is just me failing to select the right lemming. And I'm not trying to do this on purpose, guys. I honestly am not. But it's just like, it's just like the game does not want to read my inputs the way I want them to. And because of something I realized I forgot to do with this particular wall, I'm going to dig right through it. And I'm going to build. So that way the lemming will turn around to the other side. And build over here so that way the lemmings can have like a safe landing, so they don't have to, so I don't have to like find some way to build over this. Because that is something you need to worry about with this particular like this particular level. Okay, good. They have something to be safe on. Okay, good. You're on the top. I mean, I guess I could take this pathway, but I have to, like, I have to do something with the log on the other side of the pathway and such. But now that the pathway is safe, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to do not what I want to do. Though if you mess with terrain and steel like enough, it's possible to just like mine all the way, like be able to like chip through a lot through steel itself. Stuff like that's not exactly possible in the Lemmings because of auto steel. Because seriously, steel doesn't need to be glitchy. But hey, level solved. Let's take our 69 nice lemmings, or excuse me, our 70 lemmings now. We're no longer at nice number. And just beat the level because we're not too far off from the special level in this rank. Oh boy, that was a bit of a mess now, was it? Oh, that was my. Fortunately, I apologize if the mouse gets on screen if it doesn't, but fortunately, fortunately I carry a bottle drink. Ugh. Ugh. What is wrong with me today? This is just not my day. Anyway, let us move on to this particular level. Menacing. No, it's not a JoJo. Menacing. So, we're playing the Super Nintendo version, right? Can someone explain how... Can someone please explain... How on earth did this level survive? This level, right here. The entirety of this level is intact. It's completely intact. Heck, this level didn't even get censored in the European version. And Europeans usually known for just censoring a lot of stuff in ridiculous ways, making sure that like all references to violence, period, is completely like axed. Like, oh no, we can't have religious-looking signs for the terrain and stuff like that. We must replace them with actual, like, normal, like, signs and stuff like that, and just call it a day. But this level is A-okay. We can keep it. We can definitely keep it. Let's keep it around so people can play with it in all its bloody glory. This is a reference to the game Menace, which is another Psygnosis and DMA developed title. This is the game is that of a shmup, similar to the likes of R-Type and Gradius. Gradius and such. And if you're wondering what those are, look them up, do your homework. They're pretty great and pretty difficult, space, like space shooter, shmup, games and such. Because, like, there's gotta be, like, certain shmups that are worth your time and such. Like me, it's, usually, like, I need to play more shmups, like Xevious and stuff, Oh, man. I just gotta, like, wait for this guy to, walk back around. But, like, I've played, like, a Flash version of Xevious, if I remember correctly, but I need to play more of them. Like, I need to play the likes of Gradius and such. There's stuff like Gradius Generation and Gradius Gaiden. Though, I will say this. Have you listened to the song Impregnable Fortress from Gradius 5? It's a freaking tech party. It's a rave party that's worth your time. But, yeah. Like, how did this level get past the censors, like, in the West? Like, at all. Like, they usually have to, like, quality check this kind of stuff. But this level, they somehow glossed over this level. It's like they just played the fun rank and said that the game was good quality enough and called it a day. Like, most of the traps, you just see bits of green and blue just smashed away. But in this game, no. But in certain traps, you actually see actual blood. This level, there's blood everywhere. Enough blood to satiate the thirst of Doomguy. I mean, look how much blood there is. There's so much dripping here. There's a severed arm, tentacles. You're in hell. You're in hell. There's bones. There's a lot of people dead. So many skulls hanging together because they're covered in blood. Blood. Ugh. I want a blood counter. Ugh. I guess you can call this a blood drive. But, yeah. I mean... if I do ever delve into the levels that are referenced here, then, like, into the games that they're based on, then maybe someday I'll check them out and stuff like that. See if any of them are any good, because I know that, like, there's probably cult following for those games, and and a lot of Lemmings players know these games because of these levels and such. And there are many different versions of the song. If I recommend any version of this song, like, if it isn't the Genesis, Super Nintendo, or PC Engine versions of it, or 3DO CDI versions, which sound pretty good because like it's basically using the Windows MIDI format for it, but for those songs in the nice CD quality that makes it sound absolutely fantastic. I recommend the Amiga, not the Amiga. Well, I like the Amiga version fine enough, but for some people they find it too loud, which is honestly understandable. It's like if I could, I'll play a snippet of the Amiga version. There. I really wish that didn't take so long, but they have to make this 2-minute trek walk. Come on, people, we don't have all day. Like, some levels are just being solved the most fitty way possible. Oh, just a lot of trial and error to just get stuff like this to work. And I had to go through several failed takes just to get things back on track and such. But now with the level solved, everyone get into the exit so I can do the outro. So, if you want to support the channel, there are a couple of links in the description below that you can donate to. And if you want to stay up with the series, you can click subscribe, hit that bell if you need to, because you want to be notified of other episodes, or don't. You don't have to. Anyways, I shall bid you adieu, and enjoy the little outtake reel. Ugh. Seriously, I have to cut down 15 minutes of this stuff. Just... ugh. Come on. Oh, come on! I pressed circle and you just went like, nope, I don't, that doesn't exist. Oh, whoops. How did this survive? How did this level survive in the final? Oops. Eyes that is just like, got tentacles going through it. And I did the same mistake again. Like, you're shooting down, creatures from beyond and stuff like that. Ugh. Oh no.